Good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So ends another day. I'm thankful for every day that I have here, and am happy that I've got you guys. It was great because today we got out all the shot glass. Woo, all the shot glasses and the shot glasses racks that were ordered last week, and it felt great to see all those things go out, and I can't wait to see all the pictures of you guys with the shot glass and shot glass racks. And I'm working on the design for our Nest shot glass, so I'm excited. And I just got finished doing my live stream. Let me clarify something here. There's so many people out there who get bent out of shape, that literally take stuff personally. Stop. There is no feud, like real hate or animosity between me and Philly 500. This is a rivalry, okay? This is my chance to get up on top of him when we win, and his chance to get on top of me when we lose. That is just the fun of football. You know, when you're a real fan of a football team, you live and die with that team. You are all in with that team, and that's where I am with the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I got to tell you that so many people will tell me or will assume so many things about me that don't know about me, don't have a clue about me. If you come in and watch half a video, you all of a sudden think you know me. I have so many people that say, you're not really a Dallas Cowboy fan, you're a Dak Prescott fan. Well, I got to tell you, I was rooting for the Dallas Cowboys before Dak Prescott was born, okay? Let's put it like that, all right? So let's slow your roll when you assume stuff about me. I am a diehard, all-in Dallas Cowboy fan. And it hurts sometimes. It hurts a lot of times. In fact, the last 25 years have been very, very painful. But I have not wavered in my support of the Dallas Cowboys. Doesn't mean I like everything that they do. It's kind of like a marriage. I love my wife to death. I do. And I will go to war for my wife. That doesn't mean that I like every single thing that she does. And she will say the same thing about me, because life is a give and take. Now, the amazing thing about life is, as the old saying is, you don't miss the water till the well runs dry. And that's the truth. Right now, we're learning a lot of things because of what we're going through now. People are beginning to appreciate their job now that they don't have it. You know, it used to be you'd wake up in the morning, I don't want to go to work, I want to stay home, I want to stay in bed. You don't want to do that now, do you? You don't miss the water till the well runs dry. And that's where we are with probably the most talked about quarterback in the history of the NFL. I'm just trying to think, is there anybody out there that has been talked about more in the history of the NFL than Dak Prescott? I don't think that there is. I mean, Tony Romo was talked about a lot. You know, we always heard that Tony Romo was a choker, can't win in December and things like that. Tony Romo, hurt on the field. We heard a lot about Tony Romo, but I think that is dwarfed by the amount of conversation about Dak Prescott. I think you could literally take every other quarterback in the NFL and all the news that's talked about those guys, and it still would not be talked about as much as Dak Prescott. Because we talk about how much money he makes from endorsements. We talk about, every single play. We talk about his contract in nauseam. We talk about how much the Cowboys win or lose with that. We have literally created a whole narrative that literally dwarfs the NFL about Dak Prescott. Seriously. How much do we talk about Matty Ice, Matt Ryan, Matthew Stafford? Hell, Aaron Rodgers, Big Ben, Philip Rivers, who went to the Colts. You remember that Philip Rivers left the Chargers and he went to the Colts? Did you know that? Derek Carr with the Raiders. Before, for a minute there was, that they're going to get rid of him and replace him. Haskins with the Redskins. Murray Arizona, there is nobody ever in the history of the NFL talked about more than Dak Prescott. I wonder what the offseason would be if there was no Dak Prescott in Dallas Cowboys. Seriously. It's the rage. You can't have a show on ESPN, Fox Sports 1, NFL Network, CBS. You can't have a Bleacher Report. You can't have a Yard Barker. Hell, USA Today. Everything goes to Dak Prescott. Everything. TMZ. Dak and Zeke. You can have players arrested, resisting arrest, and get busted, and it doesn't get a blip on TMZ radar. But let Dak Prescott work out with Des Bryant, public enemy, number one. The conversation of should Dak play on a franchise tag? Should he take it? Guys that you haven't even heard from in years. Joe Theismann. What's Joe Theismann got to do with this? Dan Orlovsky, a failed quarterback with the Lions who doesn't know the difference of Sean Payton being with the Dallas Cowboys and Quincy Carter and thinking that they went to the Super Bowl together. Really, dude? And they pay you? Skip Bayless, who's talking about my Dallas Cowboys and my quarterback that I don't recognize. He should take the contract and be done with it. Every single day. And the sad thing about this is I think Dak Prescott, having that psychology master's degree, I think he picked the right major, because you don't need some psychology to deal with all of these haters out there and all of this stuff of being the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. He just brushes all this off. But the sad thing is this, is people don't seem to understand that just because you are a big name person doesn't mean that you don't have feelings. Doesn't mean that you don't hurt. Because I think people forget this when you go after people and ad nauseum. The Dallas Cowboys, make no mistake about it, were lucky as shit to find a quarterback in the 4th round who has stayed upright for 4 years and who has played as well as he has as a 4th round drafted quarterback. You see what Chicago Bears traded up one spot for to get Mitch Trubisky, and then have to turn around and they're paying Nick Foles to back him up and still don't have an answer at quarterback? When you think about the Cleveland Browns that have gone after quarterback after quarterback after quarterback since they have been resurrected as the new Cleveland Browns, knowing that the old Cleveland Browns became the Baltimore Ravens and won 2 Super Bowls. Think about the Redskins that have spent $200 billion on quarterbacks since 2010. Donovan McNabb, trading 3 number ones for RG3, having Kirk Cousins and franchise tagging him twice, getting Alex Smith and paying him $73 million to see him go down half a season in, drafting Haskins, and literally still don't have a quarterback. Yet the Dallas Cowboys used a 4th round draft pick and got a guy who you've only paid $4 million in 4 years. And yet, it's not good enough for you. Still, he's a bum. Replace him. I just can't understand it. But I guess it is what it is when you are the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. Guess it's just like that. Well, I tired, boss. I real tired. But today was a good day. And I can't wait for you guys to get a little piece of me with the shot glasses and shot glass racks. Please, please, when you get your shot glass, take a picture. Let's go. Hey, I got my shot glass. Boom. And email it back to me. Okay? Can you do that for a brother? Whew. I'll see you guys first thing in the morning. It's time to turn off the lights. And at least it's not quite as cold. It's still chilly, but at least it's not windy out. Love y'all. See you in the morning.